take the next chance. And the next. You're rebels, aren't you?
Save the rebellion! Save the dream!
Hey guys, what's up? MaxKydra, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to talk about the recently released Rogue One trailer. So this trailer was released when I was still on my retreat, and god, I saw this trailer on the train and oh my god, my jaw dropped. I was looking like an idiot. This is the trailer that really got into me, because the previous two trailers were, while good, they were, I don't know, they didn't have that punch, you know, that it needed to make me super excited for the movie, but this one, it got it right. So yeah, let's just talk about this trailer right away. I'm gonna talk to you guys about some details, maybe some things you might miss, some speculation and all. So yeah, the first thing that I noticed is the beautiful shots, guys. The visual exposition that this trailer presents to us is amazing. Like, you can see like the opening shot of the trailer when you see that that Lambda class wing flying in the air. You can see the sea and all. It's quite breathtaking. And then you see the Death Troopers, and they look so badass, especially with Ben Mendelsohn's character, Director Krennic, standing in the middle there. And yeah, and of course, not to mention the Death Star looming over the planet, and multiple shots. And this is what I love about Gareth Edwards, the director, because he is really good at conveying scale. We saw that in the first trailer when that Death Star dish overshadows the Death Stars and the Star Destroyers. You also see that in this previous movies such as Godzilla. So yeah, Gareth Edwards is so good at conveying scale. Anyway, let's get into the story here. So we see, spoiler alert, some of you guys may not know about this, but Galen Erso is indeed Jyn Erso's father. If you read the Entertainment Weekly, the Rogue One issue, and yeah, that specifically states that Galen is actually Jyn Erso's father. And it seems that Director Krennic and these Death Troopers, they all came to his house, and I think like they wanted to recruit him for the Death Star, because I think he's like this bright engineer, and I think he's like one of the only few people that can actually construct the Death Star. And this actually ties in with A New Hope. You know, a lot of people like to tear A New Hope apart because of the Death Star's weaknesses. But maybe there's a reason why the Death Star is a weakness. Maybe Galen was being held against his will when he was constructing the Death Star, you know, and maybe he wanted someone or somebody or some force to destroy the Death Star. Hence why he added that little hole, you know, that little exhaustion port, so, you know, it can be destroyed and sabotaged. Now we see Jedha here, and it's looking more and more like Onderon, don't you guys think? Especially with these marketplaces. And yeah, we see Jyn Erso, you know, being freed up. And we can see more of her story in this trailer, and we see how she got tangled up in all of this rebellion business, you know. And again, this trailer focuses a lot on Galen. You know, we see a lot of his story, and we see him, you know, going to Director Krennic here and in the rain and all. And I don't know, because this scene connects with another scene later, and now I'll go back to it later. But this trailer also focuses on the other characters such as Base Malbus, Chirrut Imwe, and even Cassian Andor, because the last two focuses much on Jyn Erso herself. But now we get more of a Seven Samurai feel to this trailer. You know, they kind of showcase the characters around, and we see more of them. You know, we see what they are about. You know. And I just love the scene when K2SO was contacted and they were asking for a call sign, and the Bodhi Rook just looks at Jyn and he's like, Rogue One. And I think that means the Rogue One call sign, I think it stems from Jyn Erso herself, because I think she is like the Rogue One out of all the people joining in this rebellion, you know, because again, she is the daughter of the guy who pretty much constructed the Death Star, and yeah, and that kind of thing gets you the nickname Rogue. Now we see our first appearance of Vader as well in this trailer, which is him standing over this this screen, you know, similar to the one that we find in New Hope. And I love this scene as well when we see these rebel delegates having a roundtable discussion, and we see Mon Mothma. And I just love looking at Mon Mothma here. She's like the perfect actress to portray Mon Mothma at this time, at this age. Like, it's amazing how you can find someone who looks just like the actress who played Mon Mothma. You can also see Bail Organa to the side there, and next to him I think you also see the guy with the white hair, with the curly white hair, and New Hope, who is debriefing the pilots about the Death Star. And if you focus on the hologram there, it looks very, very old. It looks kind of gritty. It takes me back to 77, back into New Hope, and that just fits the universe so well. I love when they focus on little details such as this. And we got another look at Saw Gerrera, and it reveals that he is currently using some prosthetic legs. So basically he is damaged physically and mentally, and when I said before in my previous analysis when he looks like he was wearing a power armor, apparently it is some kind of apparatus, you know, so I don't think this guy is fit for war, but I think he's like, you know, he's kind of like the advisor to these rebels, you know. And I really hope we see a scene where Saw Gerrera reveals like an emotional past, you know, when I hope that he mentions Steela. I hope he mentions Anakin Skywalker. I really hope he mentioned that. And we get to see more of the soldiers in the rebellion in this movie. They look much more grittier than before, and they look more, you know, they look more dirty. They look a lot less uniform, unlike the usual rebels that we see in the original trilogy movies. And we also get another look at Scarab here. Scarab looks beautiful. I love tropical battles, you know, especially in Star Wars. And we see Cassian and Jyn Erso and K2SO going to undercover here. I think they're about to break into that base, you know. And a lot of people speculated that Jyn might betray the rebels, but I don't think so. I think this is indeed an undercover scene. You also see Donnie Yen, you know, kicking stormtrooper asses again, and it seems that the previous trailers made it look as if his staff can shoot laser, but it's not. It's actually Base Malbus helping him out from the distance. And we also see these cool-looking bounty hunters. I don't know what they are, but they look a lot like Cat Bane. I don't know, just reminds me of Cat Bane. They have this reading apparatus on them. Looks pretty awesome. And we see again this, and we also see Bodhi Rook here, and he's laying back on some cover, and it looks like he's about to die, honestly, guys. It's like this hold the line, you know, hold the line moment where everybody fights to the death, you know, and I'm pretty sure he gets to die. You also see, I don't know what this planet is. It looks it's a desert planet. There are things exploding. I don't think it's the Death Star. And we see Vader again, guys. He looks pissed, and I love the smoke surrounding him. He looks badass with it, and he looks pissed at Director Krennic there. And we also hear Krennic's voice for the first time ever. It's that typical Imperial voice where it's like semi-British, but it's not really British. And it's, of course, intimidating, which is good. And yeah, I think Ben Mendelsohn is gonna kick so much ass in this movie. Like, he's such a great actor. And we see this scene revolving Galen again, the one I want to connect with the previous scene before, when he was walking towards Krennic through the rain, and I don't know, he looks pissed. Did he got slapped by Krennic, or is he bowing down to him reluctantly? Who knows? Again, we see more of the ATAC or the ATTC, I forgot. It's not an AT-AT, it's a variant of it. And again, the last shot we see Base Malbus and Chirrut Imwe running away from these walkers, and not gonna lie, it looks as if one of them is gonna get stepped on by one. And I'm not surprised if that happens to be the case though. Anyway, so yeah, that was the Rogue One trailer, guys. It's a pretty awesome trailer. This trailer really got me excited for the movie. The previous two, it was great, but it didn't give the impact like this one did. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below if I missed anything. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review / analysis breakdown. And don't forget, Star Wars Rebels is airing tomorrow. I'll have a recap review as I usually do. But anyway, this is MaxKydra signing off, and may the Force be with you guys.